sometimes I'm tempted to do an entire class on the breathing and relaxation because it's so important. But I don't know, but I'm usually doing it just because it's important, not because there's like much else to say about it, maybe. Do you have any questions about the breathing or relaxation? Okay. Maybe all I'll say about it is I like to think of it as adding water to the play for the rest of your Tai Chi. If you, maybe I've done this, I'm sure, like coming to a class late and like not had time to relax and just kind of jump in there and I still feel traffic in me and it's like none of the Tai Chi feels right.
Yeah,
with this. You know that? Have you had that experience?
Run like many times before.
Yeah. So breathing and relaxation is a great transition just to like try to help it. You know, and it always varies when we come in different states, and then it helps some varied amount, and then. Yeah. All right. So let's go right to our embracing horse thing. Go ahead and get into your own embracing horse, and just let me I'll let you settle into it before I really observe. Just settle into your, what it feel like it should feel like right now.
My biggest problem is nothing that I've got into feels like it used to.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know if I'm doing it right or what's going on.
Don't hold it too long, just a minute or two. It may already feel different than before class. Just come.
I feel like this is not deep enough, but I think when I get too deep, I overtip.
Okay, good. Come on out of it. So, yeah, shake it off. What I want you to do is, I'm going to get into an embracing horse that's maybe a little better than I get to do while I'm teaching. And what I want you to do is check it out from different angles. Just really examine the detail and see what you notice. Or maybe there's nothing there. Maybe something. So, I'll turn it around. No one's watching anyway, but in case in the future, because the sequence doesn't matter here. If it was a move, I'd want to keep it the same way to not confuse our breathing. Tightness. So yeah, give me a few seconds as I sort of feel through my best embracing forms. All right. Okay. So, I take it y'all are done looking.
Well, it's just one of those things where it's like, I can see it 100 times. I still don't know if I'm doing that, you know?
Yeah, I'll correct you in a second. But,
I know not to let my knees go over, but where I get confused and I overcheck at something, is what I've been told.
let's do this. So, I want to do some physical correction and sort of sanitize before and after kind of
Oh yeah,
thing.
please do. I have all full permission.
Okay, so why don't you go ahead and get into it? Okay. And you're going to be the first guinea pig, and you're going to still observe the problem.
Can I
Is
do
that
it this
okay?
way? I'm gonna do it this way so that I can look in the mirror.
Yeah, that's my biggest thing is like, I mean, I've had you tell me how to adjust it before, but I can't visually see what I'm doing and like where it differs.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Okay, so we'll observe him, and then we'll do the same thing.
And I used to be able to make myself sweat if I was doing it right, and I haven't been able to achieve that.
Now I see a kind of oscillation between leaning back and leaning forward. Do you realize you're doing that? When you're getting into it? No, when you're getting into it, there's a leaning back forward thing. Do you realize you're feeling something out? I just didn't know if you knew.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Turn your right heel out a little more. Go. Now push into the ground with the balls of your feet.
Okay.
Nope, don't bend your knees. Don't do anything else. Don't do all that stuff. Bend your knees back where they were. Push the balls of your feet into it. There it is. Okay.
So push my toes down?
No, just what I said. Now bend the knees a little more. Good. Okay. Oh, you lost it.
Well, good. I thought my knees would capture whenever my toes. That was
Look in the mirror. Well, you changed it when you moved your head, but look in the mirror. Yeah, now they're fast because you changed it. But sit back. Yeah. See, when you watch me in the mirror. So when I'm here, and I check my feet.
Yeah, it changes.
Yeah.
That's my problem. That's why I haven't been able to figure it out yet.
Oh, okay. Well,
Okay.
Lots of changes going. Lots of things happening. All right. So settle into one thing rather than changing through a bunch of things.
All right, sorry. I'm not trying to.
It's okay.
I'm just
I
trying
know.
to.
It's fine.
So,
There we go. Okay, now hold it. Now sit back a little more. Sit back a little more. Sit back more. There you go. There you go. Okay. Cool. Knees are on the verge, but they're okay. There. Stretch through your fingers just a little. Class used to be more than this. All right, hold there. That's better. Let your chin just very slightly go down. Up. Yeah, that's close. Just hold on to it for a little bit, Mr. Rivera. Just kind of let it sink in. Your turn. You ready? Feel like a medical professional. Okay. Y'all are like dueling embracing horses. So let your knees bend just a little more. Relax. Oh, yeah, it's okay. Just whatever that feels like, it just try a little bit of like letting go. Okay. Okay. So back. So maybe just a little more bend in the knees, just a hair. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's probably good for you right now. Does it feel a little different?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm sinking lower than I'm normally doing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. That's not too much. Any other sensations or maybe
My
hold on.
arms actually feel a lot less tense than I normally do, and I don't know what I'm doing different than I normally do.
I don't know either, except I just moved them a little bit. It might have been slightly where they're held in the shoulders.
Okay.
So that's my first guess. I forget what I did. I'm sorry. And then just a slight, this is minor, slight rotation. How's it feeling, Mr. Barrett?
different. I hope that I can get there tomorrow.
It's okay, you know, just feeling it for a moment's okay, even if it doesn't come back next time, you'll know where to go better anyway. So you have a unique, not unique, but a different challenge of having had this experience and then this break, right? So you have a memory of it.
No, yeah, I remember it, but,
Yeah, that's good.
we used to have this, like, you remember you talk about this, like,
Maybe you were just enjoying
floating,
it.
almost like a battle that you're having where you're floating back and forth, trying to find that perfect balance. Is that right? Am I remembering that?
There's definitely truth to that.
Where it's like that real fine little
Yeah.
tilt forward,
Uh-huh.
and I'm trying to find that again.
Yes, sir, yeah.
But in doing that, I'm forcing it, and it's turning into other stuff, and it's messing up.
I
the posture.
completely sympathize with
Yeah.
that. I feel like that's a real thing that
That's probably what you're
happens.
seeing, it's like, cause
No,
I'm
it's-
used to it being naturally there,
Yeah.
and I'm like trying to find it, and I'm doing something else wrong.
It's okay, I feel like it's just, there's like, you know, they say like, it's like riding a bike, but it's, the maybe riding a bike isn't that easy.
That's why,
You're right.
that's why I'm coming to both the beginner class and the advanced class.
Excellent. Well, I saw a good sort of sinking into it and like a solid, even if it didn't feel that way to you, I felt like I saw like a solid alignment there from all.
Okay.
Yeah, that was good. And yeah, good work. Good job sort of just clicking into it with the slight modification of what I did. Any other questions on embracing horse right now? Do both of you have this? I think you both do.
I'm gonna have to buy another copy. I had one
Somewhere, yeah.
It's in my store somewhere.
That's how that happens.
Yes, I actually love all these Nei Kung postures.
Yeah.
I became very good at it.
Yeah, I don't know if it would help to see it again right now after doing it, but if you want to, you can tell me. I won't read this version. But from the side, where it's so hard to see yourself, both of y'all were basically like that.
Right.
Sometimes it's hands, how high they look, confuses people. I think part of it's the height of the camera.
I love the in-depth.
The description.
No. I like the in-depth. When you guys, y'all break down each. Well, Master Rory would go through the thing and he would break down each one. Remember, you know what I'm talking about?
Like we did, we just broke down to one.
Okay, is that what we did?
Yeah,
Okay.
today was the embracing horse.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, usually I do it in 3 parts. I'll do like, check me out, I'll check you out and correct you, and then we'll do like from the book, because
Right.
his class evolved from the book, but there's some interesting things in the book still. So, yep. This is Nei Kung Improvement, access training. So, let's see, anything else? So embracing horse, have you heard the thing, or if you don't have time to do Tai Chi, which doesn't really apply as much to most people these days, but if you don't have time to do Tai Chi, then just do Tai Chi all the time. You heard that? So like when you're in the grocery store and you're like,
I think I do that.
yeah. So the way you're standing, or if like you have one more weight on one leg than the other, just feel the Tai Chi in your body. If you don't have time to practice, and if you do, just a few minutes of embracing horse a day can start to build like the long-term feeling in the body, and that I think what you were talking about, just like you knew where it was and you clicked into it, and now it's maybe a little harder to get there, but you'll get there again.
Right.
Okay. Any questions? All right. Good job. Hope you continue to enjoy the Nei Kung. I still enjoy it after many years, and in different ways. But yeah. Oh, and new life skill. Canceled, gone. So we're on the snake, I believe, the persistent action. You guys know this one? Okay. So I'm going to show you the footwork. We'll do a little extra black touch training to get the footwork down. Okay. So it's going to step back with the left, and then the right foot's going to come in light. We call it a bamboo step, where it like kind of never steps down all the way. And then you're going to step back with the right and switch them. So the left foot's. Oh, sorry, that's not hard. Whoops. Okay. Scratch that. Start over. You're going to step back with the left and in with the right. Then step forward with the right, and it's kind of like a big double dragons. Yeah. Then you're going to step back with the right and in with the left leg. They just switch, and then you step forward into another one and do some other stuff. So that's the feet. Each one's a different animal. This is the snake, the persistent action. So you step back, step in, step forward, then you switch and step back, and then step forward. That's just the basic one. So, you ready to try it? Okay, just follow along. The path of self-mastery requires persistent action. Persistent action achieves a goal without quitting. We'll get it. Don't worry. I think this one's particularly challenging. The path of self-mastery requires persistent action. Persistent action achieves a goal without quitting. One more time. Path of self-mastery requires persistent action. Persistent action achieves a goal without quitting. The wording's funny on that. I always thought the wording was a little funny on that one, but does it make sense? Persistent.
It's cool.
Oh, so yeah, so they're all like.
So what is
to
the
eyes.
show it to me when I'm facing you? Like so I got the foot part. Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And when you see, and don't get confused, because there's the first thing, and then you can make it fancy to get into the next one, but it's just the same thing with a hop. Right, that's all. So it just goes here, and it goes back. Anyway, I'll leave it. It's kind of, I think the hard ones are kind of.
Head instructor, or senior head
Thank you.
instructor.
Yep, thank you. Out of advanced and beginner students, Black Stars training dismissed.